What's up? It's the Medic doing the Layawake breakdown video. So let's get right into it. So Layawake is a song I probably wrote the song. Literally, I've been holding on to the song, I think, since like the summer of 2018. But we ended up rolling it out like way later because we were rolling out Watching Me, and then while Watching Me was being rolled out, I was working on the other project, Breakdowns and Breakthroughs, at the exact same time. So literally, this song, this is the first time I really wanted to give like a clean, kind of like raspy melodic hook to it. I was just really fucking with the beat when I heard it for the first time. And as soon as like the first like 3-4 times I was listening to the beat, like the hook just came into my, like the kind of like the melody that I was gonna go for, it just came into my head. When I try to like come up with melodies and hooks and stuff, it's normally just like freestyling for like a good minute until like you kind of formulate what you're really gonna say.
Caught up in my feelings as I lay awake. Gotta make a killing before I fade away. Stressing all the little things every day. Finna roll the dice, I'ma make a way.
So it's just basically talking about, like, you know, when we're like those 3 a.m., 4 a.m., however the fuck long you stay up at night in your bed thinking to yourself, literally when you're in the feelings, thinking about fucking relationships, fucking life, you know, goals, dreams, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, like literally anything in general is pretty broad. And gotta make a killing before I fade away. Like, yo, before I'm done here on earth, like, I'm trying to make a killing, I'm trying to see the whole team up, my homies up, like everybody just fucking, you know, on top, like reach to our fullest potential, because that's the end goal of this shit. So, and stressing all the little things every day is basically like, you know, while we're going about our days, we're stressing the little things, sometimes overthinking a lot, when really it's just like, it's bigger than that. And then like finna roll the dice, I'm gonna make a way. It's like, I'm gonna just take a gamble, I'm just gonna take a risk, I'm just gonna freaking go for it. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say.
Sad world we all seem to be lost in. Running from myself got me feeling exhausted. It's really hard to live when you know you're dead inside. They tell me to keep my head up and focus on better times, but I'm still using this to cope with depression. Quit doing therapy, it wasn't really helping. But no matter what happens, I'll never ignore the blessings. Look myself in the eye, staring at my own reflection.
So yeah, it's basically like last year, it was kind of like, it was really rough. I was like in such a dark spot, and it was kind of like, I was like loneliness and like freaking being depressed and anxiety being at an all-time high, and like just like a bunch of other shit going on. And literally I was seeing like a counselor, then I started seeing a therapist, and like literally none of it was fucking working. So I just talk about how literally at the end of the day, it just came down to putting that, inventing that into the craft, into the content, into the music. Because that's the only place where I was really able to just explain it best. You know, at the end of the day, I feel like in the industry that we're in, literally me and TJ, my manager, we talked about this a few days ago. It's like, in the industry we're in, we don't really have any, like at the very, if you boil it down, we don't really have any real problems. We gotta have like inconveniences and setbacks and shit, but like, we're worried about like fucking, yo, this didn't hit 1,000 in the first week, while there's like motherfuckers out there fucking paralyzed in a wheelchair who can't even fucking move and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy moments like having conversation with Marco. I missed a couple days when we hung out in Toronto. Told me I'ma blossom by the time I'm 19. Experience real life and focus on rhyme schemes. Said he saw his younger self inside of me. Something at the end of the road, there's gotta be
So literally, I'm just talking about my experience when me and Fora hung out in Toronto at the show, and he was just like a really super genuine, like down to earth, humble, like just everything. He was like super kind, like just him as a dude. I'm just kind of like reminiscing on that. And then he said he saw his younger self inside of me, something at the end of the road, there's gotta be. Literally, he was like, because he started doing this shit, he put out his first tape when he was like 16, 17. So he literally said that to me. If you go back on one of the From Nothing to Something series episodes, like it's in that, he's saying like, I see myself inside of you. I know we're different people, but like I see myself kind of like when I was trying to like, you know, get attention from the higher ups, kind of like trying to get that cosign or that like seal of approval type thing.
It seemed like everything is good cause I'm gaining fans, but I'm too caught up with myself, losing all my fam. People only care about the mannequin, not I'm it. Appreciate the messages, but I'm more than an artist. They gon' tell me that they love me all up in my comments, but that don't make me happy if I'm really being honest.
And literally that just boils down to, you know, people kind of see like the artist side of me, but they don't know, like, as much as I talk about what's kind of like going on like in my head, like in my feelings or just in my life, and I put that into the music and I put it out there, at the end of the day, people are only like, yo, when's the next fucking video coming? When's that song coming? When's the next project? When's this? When's that? When are you gonna come tour? When are you gonna do a show over here? Etc. etc. It's like, you know, so they only care about kind of like that other side of me, the artist side of it.
talking to the voice inside. Wonder if I'll ever feel this void inside. Yeah, they keep saying that you're gonna be fine. Just put your head down and work, man, enjoy the ride. Yeah, can't sleep, why my ass always paranoid? It's deep, type of thing that I can't avoid. Wake up in the morning feeling like crap, but I gotta get this bread, we just need it like that.
And that was literally when I wrote that part. I was working a shit fucking job at a supermarket, fucking grocery store, literally being treated like shit every day, being the youngest there, plus being a guy, always just being told to do the grunt work, whatever. And I just wrote that like, yo, like you gotta wake up early for like a 7, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. shift, whatever. It's like, yo, you're not trying to do this. Like, wake up in the morning feeling like crap, but I gotta get this bread, we just need it like that.
Trying to get my mind right, but my head don't. Trying to keep pushing hard, but my legs won't. Constant reminders it won't be long. And if you're hearing this, you probably why I wrote this song.
At the end of the day, it's kind of like, as cheesy or corny as you want to see it sounds, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, when you're on this shit and you really want it bad, there is no giving up. Like, you could be down on your luck, you could be down for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, whatever, but like, as soon as, like, you gotta get your head back in the game at some point, because like, you know, dwelling and complaining and being sad about shit, it's not really gonna advance you. You're not really gonna get anywhere. And then it just comes back to the chorus. And yeah, man, that's literally it. Thank you for watching.